Hi, everybody. It's Miss Howard. Yesterday, Mr. Burford talked with you guys about adding sentences. And today, I want to talk with you about deleting sentences. You're probably saying, won't they just make up their minds? Yesterday is add, now it's delete. Well, guys, it's both. So let me explain. All right, so Mr. Burford talked with you about adding sentences. And those sentences that you added, they supported the main idea or the topic, okay? They supported what we were talking about. So if we have sentences in there that don't support the main idea, we got to get those out of there, okay? Because that would confuse our reader, okay? And then sometimes we have weak sentences. Okay, we have those sentences that could be a little bit stronger. Okay, so we want to replace the weak sentences with stronger sentences because if we have stronger sentences, that's going to keep our reader interested. Okay, so the weak sentences, they got to go. Okay, so basically that's it. We're deleting the sentences or that are not on topic and deleting the sentences that are not strong, the weak ones. We want to get those out. So, guys, I have a paragraph that I've selected from a passage where I can just show you some examples of deleting sentences, where we take out the ones that do not apply to the main idea or the topic, and where we can also replace the weak sentences with stronger sentences. So, let's get into that example before you get into your assignment. All right, guys, so here's that paragraph. I'm going to read this to you. And while I'm reading, please read along and think about what the main idea and the topic of this is. The pressure of the wind on my face and eyes becomes extreme. I feel as though I might get sick, but I try hard to overcome my nausea. I remember throwing up once in class, and it was super embarrassing. As the viper continues to twist and turn, I hang on for dear life. When I'm sure I can't take another second of this adventure, the roller coaster bursts out of the tunnel and up into the air. The car begins looping upward, and the feeling of being upside down suddenly feels liberating. I look down and notice all the park attractions and all the people having fun. A feeling of exhilaration comes over me. At that moment, I no longer regret taking a chance on this adventure. As the car turns upright and glides to a halt in the station, I know exactly what I'm going to do next. Do it again. All right, so I think we all can agree that the topic of this is a roller coaster ride. All right, and the main idea is a roller coaster ride that starts off scary but ends up fun. All right, so I'll go ahead and get our main idea written here at the top, so and then we can move on. All right, so I've got our main idea here. Roller coaster rides can be scary and fun. All right, he described a very scary roller coaster ride, but in the end, he liked it and he wanted to do it again. All right, so we're deleting sentences, so we have to figure out what sentence needs to be taken out. What sentence does not support our main idea? All right. If we look back at sentence number 13, sentence number 13 says, I remember throwing up once in class, and it was super embarrassing. Does that sentence connect back to our main idea? No, it doesn't have anything to do with roller coasters being scary and fun. So that is the sentence that we need to delete. All right, so that sentence has been deleted. So now we would like to look and see if there's any sentences that are weak. All right, so we have deleted a sentence that was off topic. And now we need to delete a sentence that's actually on topic, but it's just weaker. All right, so we need to find that sentence and delete it, but it needs to be replaced. So if we look at sentence 21, where it says, do it again, it's a really short sentence, and it's actually really weak. We can actually replace that with a stronger sentence that's going to keep our reader interested. All right. All right, so here's our question. Isaiah's closing sentence is weak. Which of these sentences could replace sentence 21 and provide a more effective closing for this paper? We do want to delete sentence 21, but we want to replace it with a stronger sentence. So we're going to look at these answer choices and see which one would best fit in this paragraph. So if we look at F, I'm going to get right back in line and ride the Viper again. That sounds right, because he's already saying he wants to do it again. So this sounds like a good option, but let's look at the other ones to make sure. At G, there's no doubt in my mind as to what I will do now. Well, I don't think that one will work because it's repetitive. Because if we look at sentence 20, it says, as the car turns upright and glides to a halt in the station, I know exactly what I'm going to do next. So if G is the next one, it's just basically saying again that he knows what he's going to do again. So that one's not going to work. H, finally, I'm going to do it again. Well, we're already replacing a sentence number 21 that says do it again. This one basically just added a few more words, but it's still not strong. It's just saying, finally, I'm going to do it again. It's still a weak sentence. Now, if we look at J, in closing, riding the Viper was an amazing experience. I think that would fit. So if we already said that G and H are not good options, we're left with F and J. So out of F and J, what do you think is the best answer? It's going to give us the strongest sentence and keep our reader interested. Yep, F. He's excited about this. He was super scared in the beginning, and now he's actually excited. And so he's like, I'm going to get right back in line and ride this Viper again. So we're going to replace sentence 21 that says do it again. We're going to replace that with sentence F. And so I'm going to get that sentence replaced, and then we're going to read our paragraph again and see how it sounds without our deleted sentences that were off topic and with our stronger sentence added. All right, so here's our new updated paragraph. I've taken out the sentences, so our numbers have changed a little bit, but let me read it for you so we can see how it sounds. The pressure of the wind on my face and eyes becomes extreme. I feel as though I might get sick, but I try hard to overcome my nausea. As the Viper continues to twist and turn, I hang on for dear life. When I'm sure I can't take another second of this adventure, the roller coaster bursts out of the tunnel and up into the air. The car begins looping upward, and the feeling of being upside down suddenly feels liberating. I look down and notice all the park attractions and all the people having fun. A feeling of exhilaration comes over me. At that moment, I no longer regret taking a chance on this adventure. As the car turns upright and glides to a halt in the station, I knew exactly what I'm going to do next. I'm going to get right back in line and ride the Viper again. I think that sounds much better than the paragraph that we started with. And we only deleted 2 sentences and replaced 1. Not really hard, is it, guys? All right. Well, it's your turn. You are going to practice on deleting sentences now. If you have any questions, please email your teacher or come to tutorials at 11. Bye.